living in the present does not mean hedonism and decadence. A lot of people think living in the present means simply eat, drink, be merry. That's not what it means. When we say be in the present, not the future or the past, it's not that the future or the past isn't relevant. It's that ultimately our highest goal of life is what we call God realization or self-realization or moksha or enlightenment. Now that can only happen in the present moment. And it can only happen when the mind is not full of thoughts, of fears, of desires. It can only happen when the mind is still. That's why we say be in the present. It's not that the future doesn't matter or the past doesn't matter. It's that all of that which we want to, need to, are born to experience in life can only be experienced when we are in this present moment. That's why we focus on the present. Life absolutely has a purpose. The purpose of life is God realization, self-realization, moksha, enlightenment. But along the way, every minute, every moment, we are being instruments, vehicles, vessels for that divine flow. And by the way, that isn't separate from God realization. It's not, well, along the way, here's what I'm going to do, and then when I get to the destination, ultimately that's what I want to happen. It's not like, well, I'm driving from Rishikesh to Delhi, that's my journey, but along the way I'm going to keep eating potato chips or French fries or even something healthy, salad. That which we are doing along the way is actually that which is preparing us for, purifying us for, readying us for that ultimate destination. And so being that vehicle or that instrument, that total surrender to the divine, is actually the way and the only way that Bhagavan Krishna teaches in the Bhagavad Gita about how to ultimately attain moksha. How to attain freedom from this cycle of birth and death. How to break free from this karmic bank account that we have that makes us keep having to take birth. Well, the only way is that surrender. Well, what does surrender look like in action? We become an instrument, a vehicle, a vessel. It's just, okay, God, here I am. It's what we call nimitta matram bhav. That bhav of being an instrument. And it's interesting because, we reference it in this beautiful teaching in the Bhagavad Gita, but it's actually very, very, very similar, almost synonymous with the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. Oh God, make me an instrument of your mercy, of your grace, right? Where there is darkness, let me bring light. Where there is despair, hope. Same thing. It's a prayer of let you flow through me. Let me stop being an obstacle to your flow. Let me empty myself. That is ultimately that purpose of life. And so along the way, we keep letting go and surrendering and letting go and surrendering. But you can only do that when you are present in the moment. If I'm stuck in the future and I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen tomorrow when I meet those people and that meeting is going to be awful and oh my God. Well, I'm not surrendering. I'm not here now asking the universe how I can be used. I'm in tomorrow. Or even if it's the good side of tomorrow, oh my God, that's going to be so great. We're going to go out for pizza and it's going to be so yummy. Oh my God, I can't wait to see those people. So even if you're excited about the future, it's still the same thing. I'm not surrendering. I'm salivating over pizza that I'm going to eat tomorrow. I'm not here in this moment. I'm not being a vessel, an instrument of divine flow in this moment. I'm all excited about my pizza party tomorrow. And again, there's nothing wrong with being excited about what the opportunities life is going to offer you. But it's why meditatively and spiritually, everyone emphasizes mindfulness, awareness, consciousness, be here now, be in the present, like different vocabulary used by different systems, but the teaching is all one. And that's because only in this moment can I experience God. Only in this moment can I experience myself. Only in this moment can I actually have real happiness. Because no matter how much I might be salivating over the pizza I'm going to eat tomorrow, it's not actually bringing me happiness in this moment. I've got to be here now to have happiness in this moment. And that's why we live in the present, is for that spiritual and also just purely emotional, psychological happiness and peace. Even if you're not looking for moksha and you're looking just for a nice life, it's still all about right here, right now. Because otherwise we go up and down and up and down and up and down, and we're constantly being thrown around by what happens. Constantly living in the future, not here.